6 months ago, I bought my own house at only 18 years old. And over the past year, I've slowly transformed it into my dream house with a ton of gaming setups and room builds. But I just finished building the last room, so I'm finally gonna be giving you guys a full tour of everything. So as soon as you walk in, I love how it immediately opens into the kitchen and living room. I honestly love the way that this kitchen looks, and especially how modern it is with like all the finishes. And especially this giant island here, I sometimes eat on this or just work on my laptop. And inside of this door is my pantry, and it is absolutely stacked. It is kind of a mess, and to be honest, I have an issue with trying to keep my house clean. I hate doing the dishes, and you guys can see there's boxes all over the place. So I was able to buy a house super young because I make tech gaming YouTube videos, and I have a ton of products I always am reviewing. So we have a gaming PC over there. This is 2 laptops and then like a 4K projector. So there are a ton of boxes, not only here, but just around the entire house in general. And over to the right of the boxes is the first out of 5 different gaming setups inside of my house. This is my productivity setup, and for the chair we have a Herman Miller. I also am using a MacBook Pro, and this is where the magic happens. I plan all my YouTube videos there and do also all my college work, and I also do my Bible studies here. Before we get into my brand new living room, which might be my favorite room inside of my house, we actually need to go into my master bedroom, which also is where I sleep, and I have my second gaming setup. When I first moved in here, I actually had my main gaming setup up against this wall, but now it's just where my bed is, and it kind of is a little bit plain. Just got some posters, plant, and of course can't forget the RGB. I built the bed and nightstand from IKEA because I absolutely love IKEA. You'll see it all over this house. And now here I just have some random stuff. Despite me having an entire house at 18, I'm actually kind of running out of room, which is why I just have random stuff because sponsors send me so much. But yeah, this shelf over here might be one of my favorite decorations in my entire house. I think adding personalization into your setup and bedroom is very, very important, and it kind of spices it all up. So I have some of my favorite kind of Legos, a skateboard I got from when I went to Miami, and then some keyboards, and it's kind of a blend between cars and gaming. But this is definitely the star of the entire room. So if you guys couldn't already tell, this is my own sim racing setup that I recently built about a month ago. And whenever my friends come, this is the only thing they want to use. And I mean, dude, just look at it. It's so sick. For starters, it has a massive 45-inch, 240 hertz monitor, which is just absolutely insane. And when you're sitting, it literally wraps completely around you. And then you have a kind of basic like steering wheel. This is just a Logitech G something. I'll have it up on the screen. Then we have a Logitech shifter for manual. And of course, we also have some pedals, and these are from Thrustmaster. And of course, I can't forget about the entire dedicated cockpit. This chair makes it feel a lot more realistic compared to using like a normal chair and like gaming on a desk, which you definitely can still do, but this is just way more immersive. I also have a speaker right under here, which gives even more immersion. And then of course, you guys all seen it, the RTX 5090 gaming PC. This is actually a custom built gaming PC, and it is my main gaming PC. There are so many fans, it looks so good, but the specs are the main part. It has an RTX 5090, 32 gigabytes of DDR5 RAM, and also a Ryzen 7 9800X 3D. So yeah, it can get over 1000 FPS and a bunch of games. If you guys couldn't already tell as well, inside of this room, I absolutely love spamming fake plants. Maybe a little bit too much, but I just really like them. Overall, this room is pretty basic. The only other thing here is a mirror with a grass little carpet, but inside of there is my closet, and inside of there is my bathroom. But the main thing we care about is the next room. To be honest though, I don't really spend a bunch of time in my bedroom other than sleeping, but one of the most used rooms in my entire house is my living room, especially now that I completely transformed it into this. I started off by getting rid of my old couch I've had for almost 2 years and my old black carpet. I really wanted to change the vibe of the entire living room, which is why I got a brand new white rug, but the main part was a brand new couch. It's not just any couch though, it's a 3-piece dual motor couch from Cheetah called the Murphy Power Recliner. And choosing the right couch is super important for me because I literally use it every single day. So there were 4 specific things I was looking for. It had to look amazing, have great build quality, be adjustable, and most importantly, be super comfortable. And after searching through probably too many couches, I finally came across this one, and after using it for a couple of days, I absolutely love it. First of all, the build quality on it is amazing. It's made with genuine leather, which not only makes it extremely high quality with a soft matte touch, but it's also extremely durable and very easy to clean it. You can also just tell that the couch is extremely good quality just by sitting on it. All the stitching on it is very, very high quality, and all the materials that I can touch just feel very, very premium. I also simply love the way this couch looks. They had 3 different colors to choose from, but I am so happy I went with the light gray. It blends in literally perfect with my brand new living room. But the couch also just looks very aesthetically pleasing because it has a classic European design, which gives it a really clean look, and like there really isn't a crazy mess or an insane amount of things going on. Plus, with the modern design of my entire house and the modern design of the couch, it just couldn't fit better. But the main reason I went with this couch is just because of the insane amount of adjustability that it has. It has dual motor reclining, where it has a specific motor for both the backrest and footrest adjustment. It is a UL certified reclining mechanism, and with just a touch of a button, it automatically moves extremely smoothly, and I cannot emphasize enough how much better this has made my entire viewing experience. Especially with the independent powered headrest supports, I've just literally never seen this on a couch. So this couch has honestly every adjustment you could want, and the design of it is very, very well planned because I can adjust everything and still have the couch right up against the wall, which is something I absolutely love because if I want to adjust the couch at all, I don't have to move it or do anything at all. Plus, I don't have to worry about my brand new house that I just bought having a damaged wall. So whether I'm sitting upright, chilling, or even sleeping on the couch, it is literally so comfortable. It seriously has absolutely everything I wanted, plus a few more bonus add-ons like an integrated USB-C and USB-A charger. I actually use this to charge my phone when I'm watching videos or movies, but you can use it for other everyday devices as well. So if you want one of the best couches on the internet, make sure you check out the Murphy Power Recliner from Cheetah with the first link in my description or pinned comment. In front of the couch, I also have this little coffee table, and this is my main living room TV setup. I actually have 2 different consoles here, the Xbox Series S and Xbox Series X. The Xbox Series X is what's actually powering on this massive TV, which is a 65-inch TV from Samsung that absolutely looks insane. And I also have this soundbar that I really love. Of course, the TV is mounted onto the wall, and we have this pretty nice kind of, I guess, TV stand. It has just a few decorations on it. If you couldn't already tell, I absolutely love fake plants, and we also have another big fake plant over here. For the RGB lighting, I have a floodlight sitting on top of this other speaker, so the entire sound system is really good. And one of my other favorite parts is this thing from Govee. It's just like an RGB strip that goes around the TV, which looks really nice. Over to the right is just a pretty random shelf with some kind of sponsor decorations, and we have a PS5 shelf. I just kind of like Xbox more than PS5, even though I do have a PS5 Pro. And then here is my robot vacuum cleaner that I do use pretty often to just clean my house since I'm kind of lazy. And yeah, that's just my patio. But this is the main part of the entire house where I have 3 gaming setups. As soon as you walk in here and go to the right, this is my entire YouTube studio. This probably is the most important room inside of my entire house because I record pretty much all my YouTube videos in here, and it just looks so sick. So starting off with the setup, this is honestly pretty much my background to my YouTube videos, so that's kind of the only point of having this here, which is kind of insane to say. But we have a PS5 Pro, which is for decoration because both of these monitors are connected to this gaming PC. Inside of this gaming PC is an RTX 5070 Ti, 32 gigabytes of DDR5 RAM, also a Ryzen 7 9800X 3D. This PC is stacked, and I honestly like the way that this looks more than my 5090 PC just because I absolutely love all white builds. It also pairs really nicely with my Elevate Culture gaming mousepad, and I just have a random 60% keyboard. And actually, this is really funny, but this mouse is from Temu. And then both of these monitors over here are 27 inches. I tried to really keep the top of the setup looking really clean. This is a 240 hertz monitor, and so is this one. And then over on the side, we have 2 Govee light bars, and then we have a little floodlight over here in the back, which makes the setup look so sick. But what might be even cooler is what I like to call my PC shelf. I have a ton of insane graphics card boxes just randomly chilling there over on the top. And then of course the crazier part is just a bunch of gaming PCs. Most of these still actually work, and all these over here in the middle are actually turned on just to kind of add a little nice vibe to the background. And I have some more RGB lights. If you guys couldn't tell, I absolutely love RGB lights, and I have it all over my room. We even have some of the bigger PCs over here on the bottom, and on this specific shelf, I honestly don't even know how much money is on on this. And since I actually do a ton of unboxings here, we have a ton of boxes. This is only from 2 videos, like literally 4 different gaming PCs right over here. We just have a chair chilling there. As you guys can see, I'm pretty much running out of storage, and wait till you guys see the next room. It's actually the same size as these other 2 rooms, and this box over here is another insane gaming PC that I didn't unbox yet. Inside of here though is a tiny bathroom, not much to go on here. This is where the dookies go on. But before I go into my main gaming room, I need to show you guys my insane storage room. This pretty much is an entire room literally dedicated to storage, gaming PCs, sponsored products, and my mouse pads. I pretty much completely gave up on trying to keep this room organized because I just have so much stuff constantly coming in. So I have a gaming PC I need to ship out to a giveaway winner. I have some PCs I recently unboxed, some of my mouse pads over here, which you guys can check out with the link in bio before I actually restock, because I have a bunch of colors that I'm missing. On this shelf over here is pretty much just a bunch of cables and like random stuff. This shelf actually used to have a lot of PCs. I have most of my PCs inside of my garage actually, but that's even a more like crazy mess. Inside of here though, we have like some sponsored products, like some random PCs, another PlayStation, just so much like random tech all over the place. Then we have some more graphics cards chilling up over there, and then here is kind of where I have some of my charging products, and of course a bunch more sponsor products. And casually just have 3 PCs chilling in the middle. So yeah, there's just so much stuff inside of this room. But this laptop over here is actually very important because this is where I actually print all the shipping labels for my mouse pads, and we also have a giant trash can that I definitely need to clear out soon. But now it's finally time for my main gaming room. And to be honest, I think this is definitely the coolest looking room in my entire house. For starters, we have my main gaming setup where I play most of my games at, and over here we have a custom built gaming PC I built about a month ago. But I mean, just look at it aesthetically, it looks so nice. I really tried to do some of the cable management good over here. It seems to kind of be falling apart a little bit. I just have to like rehang it. But yeah, I think this is by far the cleanest looking setup in my entire house. It seriously looks so clean, and I definitely have like the most expensive peripherals here. This keyboard actually cost me $700. It's like a custom built one. Corsair sent out this wireless mouse over here, and then both of these monitors over here are both 240 hertz, but not only 240 hertz, they're also OLED, which is why they look so good even on camera. And as you guys can see, I can go over here all the way to the left, and the quality of the monitors still look really, really good. But what really makes a setup is all the touches and little things you add onto it. So this is actually not only for decoration and accessories, but it's also something I use. So when I'm streaming, I'm actually using the Shure SM7B, which is a really good microphone, and a lot of streamers use it. Of course, we also have a Go XLR. And then for the camera, I actually switched between this and a Sony A7C. This is like a Hollyland camera that actually has some pretty good quality, and it's just a USB camera. I really like this. And of course, we couldn't forget about an Elgato key light. Plus, there is a ton of RGB, like a floodlight under the desk. We have an RGB strip going all around, and then behind the monitor, we have some Govee lights as well. I don't know why though, I really like how this shelf looks. It really kind of adds to the vibe of the entire room. And I just have a bunch of random decorations here, like a Meta Quest 3, Asus headset, keyboard. This is actually a PlayStation 1, I think, which is really, really cool. And then if you guys can already tell, we absolutely love the IKEA plants around here. And also a ton of RGB lights all around, my YouTube plaque, and then what you guys are definitely looking at is this gaming PC. Like I mentioned, sponsors send me a ton of PCs, so a sponsor actually sent me this gaming PC with an RTX 5070. Unfortunately, I don't get to keep it, but it looks so nice. The specs inside of here are like 32 gigs of RAM, some kind of like Ryzen 5 or Core i5, I think, and then of course an RTX 5070. So yeah, the PC also aesthetically looks so nice. I also didn't completely clean my room because I wanted to give you guys a real like behind the scenes look at how it really is. So this is also my recording setup. Over here is where I like to do some of my gameplay, which is why you guys see my laptop over here. Funny enough, that has an RTX 3070, but that's literally just used to record my YouTube videos, and it basically is used to kind of like screen record my gameplay. So I'll have the PC over here, and then I'm like playing on this monitor. We have another one of my mouse pads here, and yeah, it's just a full 5th gaming setup that I switch, and like I recently gamed on this PC over there. So yeah, I'll do all my gameplays and stuff over here. And I also really tried to add a few nice decorations, like some posters, fake plants, and also some more fake plants. And this kind of huge light over here adds a ton of kind of blue RGB into the room, which I absolutely love that. And that is the 5th and final setup inside of my entire dream gaming house. So make sure to subscribe if you want to see more room builds and transformations. And if we hit 1 million subs by the end of 2026, I'm gonna be giving away a $5,000 gaming PC. But more importantly though, remember Jesus loves you, and that's about it. God bless.